Hi, I'm Susan Kennard, and it's been a long time since I've done a live video. There's been a lot going on. I moved home to a beautiful home I manifested by the sea, and to a really beautiful Victorian property. So I'm really excited about that. And I spent about 4 weeks not actually seeing clients. So packing, unpacking, and all of those things. So I had to find 2 new schools for the children and lots of organising. But there's been a lot of things happening in the background. So, of course, I've been still working with my guides and doing readings and bits and pieces of work, but I'm really back on it now. So I had some intuition this morning to do a live for you, and that's why I'm here. So I'm in between clients at the moment. I have another one at 1:30, so I've got a little bit of time. So I could have gone upstairs and unpacked another couple of boxes, but I felt that it was important to connect with you guys and just say hi and do a process with you, but also to talk about what the subject matter was our purpose and our mission. And one of the bits of intuition that I got this morning was that what people are really finding difficult at the moment, and I know we've got a lot of stuff going on in the universe. You know, I'm not an astrologer, as you know, but I follow astrology, and if we look at what's going on in the universe, especially Taurus, Uranus in Taurus, you know, it's very much about, well, where are we going, what's our mission? And of course that depends on your chart, of course, where it falls in your chart, but about money, about who we are in the world, and so on. And what I found is that there are a lot of people that are quite lost with that at the moment, and finding it really hard to kind of muddle through the fog about why they're here, what they're supposed to be doing, and what that's all about anyway. And there's also quite a lot of people I've found that are choosing to opt out. And I don't know if you know of anybody that is feeling that way, but really feeling lost in their life and not really knowing whether they want to stay here or not. And what I mean by that is actually not experience any more of being human, having a soul's experience. So all the other way around, being soul, having a human experience. So it's whatever people are feeling at the moment. So it just seems to be like I live right by the sea, but it's almost like there's a wave, there's a wave of consciousness coming in, and the guides are stepping in now. So a wave of consciousness where we are vibrationally, the guides are saying now, vibrationally, we're having to raise our consciousness, so therefore we're having to raise our vibration. So I'm being guided to say that that's really about as well what we put in our body, how vibrationally high is the food that we're eating. And we can, of course, change that. For everything we eat, we can just direct light into that food and just intend that food is for our highest and best good. But really the main thing about really looking at vibrationally what's going on for us is to actually heal those parts of us that no longer resonate. So for example, if we're losing our power or we're not able to speak, and Mercury in retrograde is a really good time to look at that. So if we're not able to speak our truth, and we're not able to really say how we feel, so whether that's in relationships or whether that's in our work situation or in our family, I know there's definitely something that's coming up for me that I've got to speak about this week, definitely family-wise, and it's something I've got to do. And I think the thing is, if we don't do that, then it will come around again. But it will come around again in a much stronger way, because it's time now for us to really speak our truth. So going back to the reason why I chose to do this was really about our mission. So when we're not in alignment with our mission, lots of things happen in our life. One is that sometimes we feel really tired. We feel really fed up, we feel really depressed, our body shows us messages, and we start to realise that listen to my voice now, maybe there's someone there that needs to speak up about their mission. Just let me get some water, hold on. I might tune in for a couple of you in a minute, actually. I feel drawn to do that. But anyway, so basically these things show themselves to us. So it might be that, we just can't sleep, or we're sleeping so much, or we're drinking a lot of alcohol, or we're craving something, or we just feel like there's something not quite right, that we're not quite on our path, we're not quite on our mission. And this is about alignment. So when we think about mission, when we think about our purpose, we all kind of have the same purpose, which is to serve others. But what that is to serve in a way that is not at the detriment of yourself. So what I mean by that is self-sacrificing. In fact, I had a client yesterday, and that came up in it. And it's really interesting how we can be working for spirit, or we can be working in service in another way as well, not just in the work that I do, or as a medium, or anything like that, or as a therapist, but actually serving in some way. And that could be in a shop, in a supermarket, as a florist, anything at all really. And we're in service. But if it is at the sacrifice of ourselves, meaning we work all the hours, like we might just work a night shift and not get paid for it, or we work for just a tiny amount of money, and we really feel that we're worth a lot more than that. That's what I mean. So I mean that, sort of circumstances like that, where you feel like you're almost selling your soul for the work you're doing. That is not in alignment with your mission. We were never meant to feel that life was a massive struggle. Yes, we brought stuff in with us to clear and experience and acknowledge, whether that's epigenetically from our ancestors, or from, if we believe in past lives, it can be from lifetime after lifetime. And we definitely bring that in. We absolutely do. But this is the time now for us to realise that actually we are here to serve others, but we're here to serve ourselves as well. And that's really about unconditional love. It's about finding that unconditional love within yourself and feeling worthy of charging, if that's what you do, actually asking for what you feel is your worth. And that doesn't mean that you can't do charity. That's really important, to pay it forward. It's really important, but at the sacrifice of yourself. So say you do a lot of charity work, but you don't have enough money to pay your electricity bill. Yeah, that would be a self-sacrifice. That would be sort of not looking after yourself and not being in alignment with your mission. So when that happens, but I hope this video really helps people realise, like, am I really loving myself? Am I really putting myself forward so that I can be the best for others? Now, when we talk about that, we're talking about a collective vision. So some of the sessions that I do with people around success and around clearing the blocks to success, that's just one thing that I would help people with on their mission. But essentially, if you're looking at a collective vision, you can do no wrong. So you look at your collective vision, you think, how could what I'm choosing to do serve the collective, meaning the group, or meaning the world, whatever you want. And sometimes it's good to start small. So you would look at, how is this serving the group? Now, look at how that's serving, how what you are creating or what you're offering out there would serve. And then how does that feel for you? And then look at the blocks of it. Am I worthy for that? Do I feel worried about doing that? Do I feel judgment about that? Do I feel I couldn't possibly do that? Even though your heart and your soul is saying 100% this is what you're meant to do, then that's where you do the work. Okay, so it's feeling, how does that feel to me? Could I do that? And would it be serving others? But obviously, once again, not at the detriment of yourself. So you wouldn't be traveling hundreds of miles to serve one person, not unless it was at a positive for you as well. Okay, does that make sense? So I'm just going to have a look down and see who's on. Oh, Kareen's on. Brilliant. Hi. It's difficult on the phone. I tried to do it on my laptop. I've got a new laptop and it just says, can you use Google Chrome for Facebook? And I'm like, yeah, but it didn't work with my camera. So I thought I would just go on my phone. Okay, so let me have a look. Oh, Lizzie, hi. Jackie, hi, nice to see you. Just looking at a few people here. Oh, Janet, hi, you're watching, it's great. And there's lots of other people on here. Oh, Sharon. Oh, Sharon's amazing. She's got me so many amazing bits of furniture. So she's my little star. When I want a piece of furniture, I ask her. So that's great. Okay. Yeah, so lots of people, Tino, on there as well. So that's really lovely. So yeah, so it makes sense to you that it's something that you're perhaps looking for some guidance, and you feel, I'm not sure what my mission is. I'm not really sure what I'm here for. But I kind of know that there's a calling for me, that I know that I'm not in the right position or in the right relationship, or how I can help you. I'm going to help you now, actually. If anyone wants to message me on here, and I'll just choose a couple of people and I'll just tune in for you, okay? So if you need it, okay? So if you want to actually do a proper session with me, I do mission readings, so where the guides will come in, the galactics will come in as well, and you may get just a mission reading, or you may get some healing with it, or you may get an activation for your journey. And I had a lady yesterday, an amazing medium, I was guided to work with her through Corrine, actually, which is lovely, Corrine, and she got an activation. So she actually got a light language activation alongside her mission reading. So that was, what she needed. So I can do that for you, and you just need to go to susankennard.co.uk, which is my website, and go on to services and just click in there and just book a slot, and you can do it all on there. The other thing that I can help you with is to clear the trauma. So I'm actually a specialist I'm a psychologist and psychotherapist, and I'm a specialist in helping people clear trauma. So any kind of trauma, and really what trauma is, and what the guides say trauma is an interruption in the light field. So essentially we are light, and it's an interruption in that field. And so when you have that interruption, the universe then kind of reflects back to you that interruption. So amazing if you can clear that. It's just really good fun, because you go, light bulb moment, that makes sense to me, the universe is showing me this, so what do I need to learn from that? So that's really good. Right, okay, let's have a look. Karina, I'm not going to do you on here because I'm going to be doing a session with you. But I am going to say that a lot of people are confused. Right, who is this? I can't read that. Jack Richardson, life-changing, not sure about it. Okay, let me just feel into that, Jack. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm hearing for you, Jack, is that there's been a bit of dilly-dallying around, making decisions. That's a word. It's not a word I'd use, so I'm just being given it. And it's kind of a dilly-dallying around, and not sort of being clear with the decision that you want to make. So it's almost like the universe is hearing a mixed message from you. So I feel like you made a decision and then you went back on that decision. And I feel this may have been like a personal decision. I'm not going to obviously talk about your personal life on here. But I feel it was something personal to you that you made a decision about, but then you backtracked on it. But your heart and your soul knew that it was the right decision to make, but then your head got in the way, they're telling me, and you stayed, and that's what I'm hearing, you stayed in that situation. So I feel that go with what your real heart decided, and I know that it's complicated because I feel that there's other people involved, but I do feel that once you've cleared that up, and you've been sure that that's what you really want, I feel that you're going to get in much more alignment with your mission. And I feel that decision that you made, I'm not going to say right or wrong, but that decision that you made initially was a decision that you were hearing within you. And I think that's really important. It's important to know that it's actually listening to what your heart is saying to you and what your soul is saying to you, and there's no separation really. We are connected beings. We're not separate from each other. Our mind, our body and our soul is all one thing, so we don't walk around the world being separate. Okay, so if we have an ache in our body, then obviously it's emotional as well. So if you look at that, Richard, if that's helpful for you, then, or Jack Richardson, sorry, if that's helpful for you, then take that and just really sit with it and just really feel if that feels right. And obviously PM me if you want to PM me as well, but I hope it helps. It's about being clear. I feel like it's going back on a decision that you actually had made, but you went back on it. All right? Okay, just let me know if that makes sense to you. I'm just having a look. Jackie wants to expand her business. Okay. We'll get a new lorry there. Jackie, I'm not going to answer a question. Will I get a new lorry this year? Honestly, do you think I'm the oracle? So Jackie, what I'll say to you about that, about expanding your business, is the first thing that I'm hearing here is, am I worthy of expanding my business? And the other thing that I'm hearing as well is, do I feel that I'm going to have enough work or clients from it? I don't know if that makes sense to you. I'm smiling because obviously the my team is saying to me, of course, but it's just about your feeling of worthiness. Yeah, so it's how worthy do I feel of this expansion, and am I thank you. Am I trusting in universal flow? I think that's really important for you, actually. It might be worth you having a session, Jackie, at some point if you feel, I just feel like a little session on success might be good for you, especially now, flying, you can fly high. Great, let me have a look. Is anyone else? Karine, sorry, I will promise you that we'll do our session. Okay, let me have a look. Anyone else? So Jack, was that helpful for you? Can't see what you said. Anyway, so, Alan, I didn't see you on here. Hi, Alan. You okay? Okay, I need to know, Alan says. Okay, Alan's an amazing medium friend of mine. I met millions of years ago, and probably millions of years ago, actually. But anyway, yeah, let me tune in for you, Alan, okay? Yeah, okay. Right, so the first thing I'm hearing for you, Alan, is... yeah, okay. So they're saying that you've been pushed around a lot, and this isn't just now. This is something that's happened all your life, actually, and a feeling of being pushed around from pillar to post. So it's an expression I'm hearing. So I feel I've been pushed around from pillar to post, and what that's done is it's confused you. I know you're an amazing medium, but it's confused you about where you need to focus that pure energy that you give to people. And I feel actually this is really perfect timing for you, because this is about sacrifice, and I feel like you're carrying lifetime after lifetime of self-sacrifice. I'm just telling you that because I can hear it, and the beautiful soul that you are and the beautiful service that you give, you're actually sacrificing quite a lot of yourself and sacrificing a lot of your time as well. And I feel that as I tune into that now in a health way as well, I'm not going to talk about it on here, but the feeling is that if you can clear that and ask for that to be cleared, then your physical body as well will start to feel more energy, and you'll be able to move better. So I don't know if you haven't been able to move very well recently, but I feel that this self-sacrificing energy that is running and that's run from lifetime after lifetime, I feel is with you. So if that makes sense to you, I hope it helps, but you can always PM me anyway, so that's good. So let me have a look. Trying to read these. Need to okay, Jack. Need to reflect on this, not clear as yet, but thank you. Okay, good. All right, so let me just see if there's anything else. Jane, hello. Let me just see if there's anything else. Okay, yeah, I'm just being reminded. So Sarah Messiah and I, you might know her as Sarah Hampton. So Sarah and I are going to run an ascension workshop. Okay, so we live on the coast. We live in Bexhill on the southeast coast, and we're going to run an ascension workshop. So it's a whole day of actually clearing blocks to ascension and to your path, and actually a really fun day basically. And we'll be doing our work, and she does her amazing work and I do my work, and we'll be working individually with a group but also as a group collective, and it will be bespoke to the group. But essentially what we're going to be doing is clearing things out of the way of you ascending to the new part of you. So as we come out of this old part of us, almost like coming out as a butterfly, you know, been in our cocoons for a while, now we're going out into the new part of us, and we're able to serve the collective in a much better way. We're able to help people in a much better way. We have to clear out all of the stuff that doesn't serve us anymore. So we decided that we would put together an ascension workshop. So it's definitely going to be in the next month, so probably going to be April. So if you're interested in that as well, just PM me, and we will be advertising it, but it's going to be small. We're going to do it as quite a small group so that we can work with you individually as well, so you get your bespoke healing. But it's going to be on a first come, first serve basis, but we will run it again. So if you PM me and just say you're interested, then when we actually have got the date, I can email you, and it will be on my website as well. So just go onto my website, susankennard.co.uk. Okay, right, okay. Anything else going on here? All right, okay. And obviously, you know, we're on the coast. We're going to do it physically and we're going to do it live, but we probably will do it online as well. But we're going to run it physically first, okay? All right, so I'm just going to ask him, is there anything else I need to say? Nope, I think that's it. But they do just want to do a quick grounding meditation with everybody. So if you're driving, or if you're watching this and you're driving, or if you're listening to this when you're driving later, please don't close your eyes, but you take responsibility for your own self anyway. So if you can close your eyes, put your feet on the ground. So I just want you to put your hands on your heart. Good, excellent. And just not a deep breath, but just a normal breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. And on the next out breath, so just remember to breathe normally. I just want you to see golden roots coming from your feet, going into the ground. So each breath, see those golden roots going into the ground, and connect with your earth star. So I just want you to imagine you can see a beautiful star in the centre of the earth. Brilliant. And just connect those golden roots into that star, knowing that you are safe and secure and that you're grounded in the earth energy. Brilliant. And then I want you to bring all of that beautiful sparkling energy up through your roots again to the soles of your feet, and watch as it lights up the whole of your body. So each one of your cells is lit up with sparkling light. And you can give that a colour if you choose. I tend to use golden white light, so just imagine that golden white light healing every single cell of your body and opening up every cell, lighting them up. Good. All the way up to the crown of your head. And then just imagine from the crown of your head another golden cord shooting up into the universe. So we're going to go through the building that you're sitting in, up into the universe, and for some of you it'll be the multiverse, okay, as far as you can go. And I want you to connect with a beautiful 6-pointed golden star, okay? And when you connect with this star, just know that you're bringing down all of the unconditional love from the universe for you, and bring it down to your heart center. And just expand it out in your heart center. Almost as if you, the whole of your body, is remembering how it feels to feel unconditional love for yourself. Good. Then I just want you to listen and just say to yourself, within, what do I need to know? And then just listen. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Brilliant. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. Watch it again if you only just joined. I think I've just seen Simon and Heather just join. So just miss that grounding meditation and that connecting meditation and talking about your mission. But just go back and replay it. And please share it if you feel that you think this might help somebody else. Okay, much love. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.